All right, good morning, y'all. Well, it's technically afternoon by now, but I just woke up, so it's morning for me. It's been a few days, so I figured I would jump back into Fallout 76. Alicia's been sick the past few days, so I've been taking care of her, and just haven't had the energy to do anything like this. So, got my coffee, got my cats. Figured I would do a little video, talk about life, talk about what's on my mind. First, I gotta remember what I was doing. Hunter for hire. Alright. I don't quite remember. Somebody's got their camp set up right here in the middle of the road. I've been playing Oblivion the past few days. The Oblivion Remastered. I only had an Xbox One S, so I didn't think I'd be able to play it. But I have Game Pass. And even though it says it's not compatible, you can still play it via Cloud Game or Cloud Play or whatever they call it. So that's a little pro tip for you. If you have a Xbox One and you want to play Xbox Series S and X games that are not compatible with the Xbox One, you can do that through cloud gaming. So far I've only done it with Oblivion Remastered, and then Indiana Jones, the new Bethesda Indiana Jones game. I loaded it up and it seemed like it was going to start, but I didn't actually get into the game because I do want to make a video out of that. That's a game that I really, really wanted to play when it came out, and I never got the chance to because I didn't have the right Xbox. Is my volume okay? I guess it is. It just looked like it was pretty low, but I guess I'm talking low. Yeah, Alicia had like a sinus infection or something. She's been coughing and snotting, and so I've been taking care of her. And I feel okay, but definitely didn't sleep well last night. Didn't sleep well the past few nights. I didn't realize this was so far away. Is that my camp? I guess it is my camp, huh? So what am I trying to do? Just fast travel back here. That's what it says to do. Professor Gurgle My Balls. I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty, like rewatching a lot of Rick and Morty lately. And that definitely, that's probably why I named my character that. It sounds like something Rick would say. Alright, so fast travel. Did it just want me to do that because I'm closer now? I guess so. Alright. Let's go talk to these folks. Oh man, I'm tired. I don't know if you guys keep up with any of my other videos. Oh, there's a nuke inbound. I wonder where it's gonna hit. I think the map will tell me. Oh yeah, we're good. So yeah, what I was gonna say is I don't know if you guys watch any of my other videos, but
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
yeah, that's so off-putting, that
Please
noise.
exit the area at your earliest convenience.
But I
Thank
quit
you
my
for your
job not too
cooperation.
long ago. I was working at a barbecue restaurant, and I thought I liked it. I thought it was going to be a good fit. The job itself I really enjoyed. My coworkers I enjoyed working with, but I didn't agree with their policies. And so one of the things that they had on their employee handbook is that you can't have excessive visible tattoos. You can't have ear piercings or face piercings, and you can't have colored hair. But there were, you know, I was like, oh, hey, I'm covered in tattoos. And they're like, oh, no, you're fine. Like, you'll be fine. And I was like, okay, like, that's kind of weird. So they let it slide for that. But then, and I also have gauges. And one of the employees who, like, I guess is a manager, told me, he's like, yeah, they told me to take my gauges out. Which I think is bullshit. Oh, shit, dude. That wasn't very nice. I was just moseying through. You didn't have to lose your life, dude. Well, that's kind of bullshit. They're like making him take his gauges out. And then a couple other employees had colored hair. And so Alicia's like, well, fuck it. I'm going to dye my hair then. Since they have colored hair, I'm going to go ahead and dye my hair. And so she did. So she dyed her hair pink, like a bright atomic pink. Comes in and the general manager, he's a real schmuck. Does not have a backbone. He didn't handle it the right way. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to go to it. I'm just going to say he did not handle it the right way. And it really pissed us off, so we quit. So we've both been, well, I've been unemployed. Alicia got a job immediately. It was crazy how fast she got another job. So she's working as a bartender at a, oh, I forgot about these little guys. She's working at a bartender at a bar on 6th Street. And I'm not going to dox her and tell you, like, exactly which bar it is, but, so she's been enjoying that. And I've been trying to get a job as a barista at a coffee shop. So there's a local coffee shop here. They're like a local chain, and there are 3 different locations, and one of the locations is a 10-minute walk from my house, or from my apartment. And so I did my first interview with them the other day, got really good vibes, found out like what the pay is. I've never heard of a place doing this, but like if you work a shift and your tips don't add up to a certain amount of money, they will pay you the difference to make sure you're making at least this amount of money per hour. And I thought that was super, super cool because I've never worked anywhere that's ever done that. They have like health insurance and dental and vision and all that other fun stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I really want to work here. And one of their locations is a 24-hour location. And so I'm assuming they're going to start me out on nights, and then I'll kind of like pick up shifts where I can at other places during the day at the other 2 locations. Let's see what this guy needs.
Plenty of unclaimed space up the road. West Virginia. All right. Once a month, food, ammo.
Okay. I just needed to hit that. Oh, I didn't realize my health was so low. Hang on. There we go. Do I have anything to cook? So I had my first interview with them last Tuesday, and got really good vibes. And they were like, all right, we're going to set up a second interview. And I got really in my head. I was like, oh, man, like maybe I didn't get it, yada, yada. Well, they emailed me yesterday and was like, hey, we're going to do a second interview with you on this upcoming Tuesday. So I will find out Tuesday if I got the job or not. I got a good feeling about it. I really do. I got, you get those intuitional feelings. Sometimes you just know things. And this is one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I would be shocked if I didn't get it. Like, I would legitimately be shocked. So, pretty sure I got the job. Pretty stoked about that. It's going to be a lot better than the barbecue place. It's going to be a lot better than really any of the other jobs I've ever had because you're doing coffee. It's super easy. It's like bartending, but without dealing with the dumb, stupid, drunk people. And that was like at the point in my life that I'm at right now in this chapter, like that's really what I want. I wanted to do something that's like easy, almost like don't really have to think about it, but it's still kind of creative. Like you could still like learn how to make art, like latte art. But the biggest thing for me is being able to wear whatever I want. I can wear whatever I want. I can, show my tattoos off. I can dye my hair if I decide to, because I have blue hair. I've had blue hair at a few different times in my life. And it's something, I got like half a jar of Manic Panic in there, and it's something like, once I know I got the job, like I'm probably going to be dyeing my hair blue again. So yeah, I'm excited to work I'm excited to work somewhere that encourages their employees to express themselves. Encourages their employees to be who they want to be, experiment with themselves, discover, because that's the thing is like I've had to work at all these corporate fucking shit ass jobs, to where like you lose sight of yourself, you lose sight of who you are. And if you have to wear a uniform every day, like when you, or at least I'm this way, I've always been very minimalist with my clothing. I've always been very minimalist with like really everything I do. Are we in like a theme park? I guess so. And so I try to minimize the amount of clothing I have. So if I have to wear a certain thing for work, I try to play off of that. Like, for example, if I have to wear like jeans to work, then like outside of work, I guess I'm wearing jeans. Or if I have to wear just whatever, like I've had to do like Dickies pants, when I used to work in the motorcycle industry, and so I'd wear Dickies pants outside of work, so I was trying to land on that, but whatever. So I'm excited that I get to actually wear whatever I want instead of having to abide by a dumb dress code, because we're in 2026 when there's, so much corruption and there's, pedophiles running the country and running the world, and it feels like the world's falling apart every time you get on the internet. I feel like it's pretty dumb to be worried about like what people are wearing, right? I feel like at this point in the game, we should be like, yeah, you guys wear whatever you want, because like World War III could happen any day now. And that all being said, I actually deleted social media. It's something that I'm probably gonna make a video where I'm not like, because right now I'm kind of distracted, right? I'm playing a game. It's kind of hard to talk in detail and play a video game at the same time, or at least for me it is, because you're trying to focus on not dying, right? So let me make sure I'm not going to die real quick. Okay. So social media is something I've had a hard time with. I've had this like love-hate relationship with it for many, many years. Hey. I should probably eat, yeah. That's good. What do you want to do? Okay. Yeah, I'm getting shot right now, so hang on. Okay. It might be a Pete Terry's day. Shit. The controls are different from Fallout 4. Just a little bit different. So yeah, social media is something I've had a love-hate relationship with, because I've always had this like thing where I'm like, oh, I need it so I can stay in contact with like people from my past, or stay in contact with people that like are friends just because of the internet, right? And so that's been my rational reasoning or whatever of like staying on it. And so I was at this point in my life where I would delete and re-download the app like 2 or 3 times a day. And not every day. Like there would be days I'd go like without touching it, but I would have days where like I was just bored and I would be just doom scrolling and keep getting on social media and then getting off of it, getting on it, getting off of it. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what? This is a drug. Like, this has literally became a drug. And so I'm like, you know, if anyone really wants to get a hold of me that bad, I was like, I'm gonna put this out here. I was like, I'll put a thing on Instagram on my story, because I already deleted Facebook. I got off of Facebook back when Nicole Renee Good, sorry, got murdered by ICE. I saw a bunch of people that I got to see a different side of people that I did not like. And I was like, well, I think that's my cue to get off of here. I think I've overstayed my welcome at this party, and I think I'm done. And so I got off of social media, or I got off of Facebook at that time. But I was like, well, I'm going to stay on Instagram, and I'm just going to limit who I follow. So I unfollowed a bunch of like political stuff. I unfollowed a bunch of like activist pages, and I was like, I was still seeing it. I was still seeing, even though I wasn't following it anymore, I was still seeing all this like crazy shit going on in the world. And I was like, it's just making me really depressed. It's making me really bummed out. And again, I'm probably going to talk about this on a different video when I'm not playing a video game, so I can like kind of gather my thoughts a little bit more. And this is very new, so I'm still processing it, I guess.
Hey, I already.
Okay. What else are we supposed to get from this guy?
What the hell do you want? Island nearby. Something.
Okay. So I put this thing on my story yesterday, and I was like, hey, and I messaged a few different people. I was like, hey, I'm really not doing well mentally. I was like, if you want to keep up with me, if you want to stay in contact, you can add me on Discord, and you can message me on Discord, or you can DM me for my number if you don't do Discord, or you can you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and kind of like follow what's going on in my life that way. And so I had a handful of people that ended up adding me on Discord and messaged me, and I was pleasantly surprised by that. But there was a lot of people that just didn't give a fuck. Like, people I thought would care did not give a fuck, did not interact, like viewed it, didn't interact with it, didn't message me, did anything. And it made me realize, I was like, you know what? I have lived, I don't know, probably 8 to 10 different chapters in my adult life. And for some of you, that's going to make sense. And for some of you, maybe that doesn't make any sense. But I've had so many different chapters of my life where I was in relationships, I was in jobs, I was in different places, different living situations, different states, different cities, whatever. I've had all these different chapters in my life. And throughout each one of those, you gather people, right? You meet people and you create these relationships, and you end up like kind of carrying them along, or at least I was, like via social media. Oh shit, Deathclaw Island. I don't like the sound of that. Collect the egg. Okay, hold on, I gotta lock in. Okay, I took the egg, so I fully expected Deathclaws to be running out at me. You collect all these like relationships, and you have all these people you follow, and you know, people you went to school with. Like I went to several different schools when I was growing up, and then I went to school again like later on in life. I went to a trade school in Orlando, and you know, I've talked about that on previous videos, and I might go into more detail about that on a separate thing, but. You look at all these people that you're following and all these people that are, you know, following you, and none of them know each other. They all just know you. And I guess some of them know each other, but that's besides the point. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I realize, like, you know, a lot of these people I don't really want to stay in contact with. Like, not just I don't need to. I don't really want to stay in contact with some of these people. Like, people I went to school with, where I'm like, we've not talked in a decade. We've not had a conversation in a decade. Why are we still following each other on social media? Because I've had social media. I think I got on Facebook when I was in like middle school, and so I don't know. I hit this point with it. I'm just like, I don't even know any of you people, and a lot of the people that I was friends with, for lack of better words, on, you know, different apps.
But the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown.
It like
You need to find and kill that Alpha Wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller pack.
a lot of them had I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like,
Alpha is a heap of trouble.
a lot of them are the same person they were a decade ago. I was gonna say de-evolved, but that's not the word. Like, some people evolved, some people went off and, you know, met somebody and had kids and got a house because their parents had money to help them get a house, and they were really privileged in that way, and good for them, you know. Some people are the same fucking people they were when I knew them in high school, and they've not changed at all. They've not evolved as people. They've not really done anything with their lives. There's some people I know that there's one guy I know that went off and became an NFL football player, you know, like there's just this wide range of talent. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not judging people based off like what they do with their lives. I don't want this to come across that way, but it's like, where's the common ground, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you have people that you once had something in common with 15 years ago, and that person stayed the same, and you've evolved, and you're a very different person than you were 15 years ago. And so it's almost like there's no point in staying in contact with these people, because they're not trying to better themselves. And not everybody is that way. Like, I think there are some people on this planet that are to teach us, who are trying to evolve, who are trying to grow, who are trying to heal themselves, heal their wounds, become better people. I think there are some people on this planet that are here to show you, as like, to remind you what it's like if you don't do anything, if you don't evolve, if you don't grow, if you don't heal.
You find me my egg?
I found your egg.
No.
All right, so, what does he want now? What are we doing now? Oh, that's the leader of the pack thing. I don't give a shit about that. I don't know how to deselect that, so we're just gonna go to this place and kill this guy. I don't know if anything I'm saying is making sense. I might rewatch this video and be like, what the fuck are you rambling on about? But what I'm trying to say is, like, I just realized it's time to cut ties with a lot of people. I'm in a new chapter of my life. I am in Austin, Texas. I am a very different person than I was a year ago, not to mention 10 years ago. And I don't need to keep carrying these relationships along with me, because it almost feels like you're dragging them along, right? You're dragging them along for the ride that they don't even want to be on. And I just realized that. I realized it's like, you know, if these people haven't reached out and I haven't had the urge to reach out to them, there's really no reason for me to try to create something that's not there. I've made some new connections that I think, I guess we I don't want to use the word replace, because there are people that we have for like life, and then there's people that my grandmother used to always say, you meet people for a reason or for a season. And I've had a lot of seasonal people in my life. And I kept those people at an arm's distance via social media. And I realized I don't need to keep bringing them along for the ride, because they very obviously don't want to be here for the ride. You know, like you'll do something great with your life. You'll do something like a big accomplishment, like get engaged or move to a different state or a different city or whatever, and you'll post about it, and then people that you've known for 10, 15, 20 years even, they don't interact with it. They don't like it. They don't message you and be like, hey, congratulations, because they haven't, it's like, it goes back to the whole, like, they haven't evolved thing, right? Like they're still in your hometown doing the same shit they were 15 years ago. Why are they going to be excited about you bettering your life and be excited about you, like, trying to do something with your life? So I realized, like, I'm wasting my fucking time trying to, like, convince these people, or trying to, it's not even convincing. It's like, hey, I'm doing something better, and, like, I hope this inspires you to do something better with your life, and it doesn't, because they don't want to be inspired. And I think that's a lot of people on social media. It's like a lot of people get on social media to post their highlight reels, right? And then you get on there and you're like, oh, everybody's life's so much fucking better than mine, and everybody's, you know, getting their dream job and traveling all over the country and traveling all over the world and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, that's not really their lives. Like, they're probably miserable with their lives, and you're just seeing a snippet of it. You're seeing a highlight reel of it, and that's not really what their lives are like. And so I just don't care anymore, I guess. I just don't give a shit. You know, if you want to be in my life, you'll make the effort, and I'll make the effort back. Like, it's a two-way street, and for a long time I was living on this one-way street where I would keep making efforts to do stuff, and people just didn't give a shit, and I was like, okay, whatever. So starting a new chapter, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, is getting off social media has already felt like it just happened yesterday, right? Like, I don't do Snapchat, I just deleted my TikTok yesterday, I deleted Reddit the other day, I don't do Facebook anymore, and so, like, Instagram was the final straw, and I kept holding on to it thinking, oh, well, it's to stay in contact with these people that are from my past that maybe I want to stay in contact with. And then I realized, no, you don't want to stay in contact with them. You don't want to keep trying to make something out of nothing, and there's no reason to. And the people that you are going to stay in contact with, like, they either have your phone number or you have them on Discord now, and if they want to be a part of your life, like, they're going to make the effort to. You don't have to beg people. You don't have to, like, convince people to stick around, to be excited about your life, you know? So that's really all I've been trying to say. I guess. Let's talk to this ding dong.
Whoa, whoa. You checked in yet? No one's allowed.
What is it? Oh, yeah? What? Go on through.
Alright, let's talk to this guy. I'm gonna switch. Can I? I think what I'm going to do, because these guys are raiders and raiders suck, is I'm going to get to the boss. I'm going to have a conversation with the boss, and then I'm just going to I'm just going to blast him away. And then I'll just shoot my way out of here. Yeah, I hope everything I just said made sense to some degree. I know it's kind of all over the place. It's really hard to like have deep thoughts and play video games at the same time because you game. That's a cool building. You game to like escape reality, right? Ugh. And that's the other thing I think about social media is like our people need escapism, but I think our society and especially like our generation, Gen Z, I think we have taken escapism to the extreme because it's like, okay, I don't ever want to be present in my life. I want to be like constantly on social media, and then when I'm not on social media, I'm like playing video games, and when I'm not doing that, I'm like doing something else, right? It's like you need escapism to get out of your head, to get away from your problems, so that when you do come back to reality, you have a better you have a new perspective, and you're able to handle your problems better. And I think when you're on social media constantly, you don't ever get a chance to do that because you're filling in the gaps with like being on your phone. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. So there's, you know, good escapism and there's bad escapism.
Suspects he finally managed to get himself killed.
I think like playing video games is somewhere in the middle. It depends on how much you do it or if you abuse it or like what kind of games you're playing. But I think like for me, I'm going to replace doom scrolling with reading books. I've really wanted to get back into reading books. I've been reading a Charles Bukowski book called Post Office. It's been really, really good so far. And so I just bought a few more books that I really want to get into. And so that's going to be my replacement for doom scrolling on social media. And then, you know, I enjoy playing video games. I really enjoy watching movies. I've got a DVD collection I've started, and so I'm wanting to get back into watching movies. It's something I've been wanting to get back into for a while, and it's I've kind of put it on the back burner, but it's like I'm reteaching myself how to get serotonin or how to get dopamine like in a more natural, like long-term way, because when you're like doom scrolling, it's like a hit, whereas like when you're reading a book or you're watching a movie, for example, it's like a long, it's over the course of a long period of time. It's not just like an immediate thing. Are you the leader? Well, there we go. Alrighty then. Yeah, he's like, oh, this guy's got some good stuff to, you know, come on in. Start blasting them away. They're raiders, you know? They kill people for a living, and I guess I'm doing the same thing now, but they're scumbags. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, can I craft anything? Build a stash box at your camp to store excess items. I guess I should have done that before coming. I need a weapons. Oh, cool. Ask and you shall receive. Can I? Yeah, modify. Alright, so let's scrap. I'll keep that for now. Scrap this. Scrap. It's a level 45. I don't know if I don't think I can use that. I like that they went back to the Fallout 3 look for the 10mm pistol. The pistol! The 10mm pistol! Okay, switch to craft. Alright, I think when I get done... Yeah, 'cause we're at 30 minutes. I think when I get done with all this, fighting all these people and getting out of here, I'm going to take a break. What's this? And go feed my woman.
Say it again so the mic can hear you. The name.
Crane.
And where is this Crane?
I saw him. We were at this bar. The Wayward, just north of Flatwood.
What does he know?
He said
I'm going to
he
get through this
was on the
mission and
trail
then we'll go get some food, okay?
The people kind or the richest kind?
The kind that holds stuff.
The kind that holds stuff. I'll consider the topic clarified. You think it's the treasure?
Yeah, I don't know if I can use
don't
that
know.
level 45
He didn't say.
gun.
Well, seems
Cannot.
like that'd be worth finding out, wouldn't it?
Well, let's
Yeah?
give this shotgun a try.
Are you afraid of me?
Oh God, yes.
Don't be. We're not monsters here. We're pragmatists. You can get off the floor.
Are you... You're not going to kill me?
Not unless you give me a reason. Do you have a place to go?
No, no.
Do you want one?
What would you need me to do?
Go upstairs. Have a meal and a drink. Share what you know. Maybe it'll jog some memories. From there, we can talk.
And if I wanted to leave?
We're all free men and women here. A little family. We take care of our own.
Leave the
Rest of
gang a
world,
message.
be damned.
Can I take this? What kind of message do I need to leave the gang?
Hell.
Nice work.
I keep pressing the wrong button to do VATS. Oh, come on. Alrighty. Challenge complete. Well, I wasn't trying to do leader of the pack. I leave a message? Just went black. What's going on? Leave the wayward alone. Okay, well. At least they know who did it. This looks like I would, this looks like something you would use to, like, make meth or something. Like this, what are we doing here? Okay, beer? It's alcohol. Okay, fermenting station. Alright. Oh, I'll take that axe. Oh, what is that? Excess adhesive? I'll eat salt. I'll just eat salt. Hello? Hello? Okay, guess it doesn't work. I didn't check upstairs. Let me see. Why does this guy have a cat bowl in his pocket? I'm cucumbered. I think I can use this to make bulk. Yeah, bulk aluminum. Bulk steel, bulk wood. Okay. Can I make ammo? Yes. Let's make some shotgun shells. I'm over cucumbered again. Let's see if I can make more bulk stuff. Lantern. Oh. I don't really want any of that stuff. What is that? Metal chest piece? I'm good. Actually, nah, I'm alright. Alright, let's see what else bulk I can make. Probably steel again. Yeah. Can make Molotov cocktail. All right, leveled up. Anything else? Springs? Ammo? Okay, I think that's gonna be it. And then I'm not cucumbered anymore. Take that duct tape. Ooh. Actually, I will take this plastic because I can use that. I need the plastic for making bulk items. I'm almost cucumbered again, so let me hit it one more time. I have a problem with any kind of game where you can make stuff, or I'm like, I gotta pick up everything because it's all important. Okay, I can't do any more bulk, but I think I can make some more ammo. Yeah, so let's just make some more of that. I think that'll be it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Got a bad case of the autism there. Echolalia. It's where you mimic sounds that you hear. I didn't want the sickle. I wanted those noodle cups. Isn't that noodle cups? Yeah. Well, let me take the noodle cups. I'm just taking everything. Beer hat. All right, I gotta go back upstairs again. Let me just take these things since we're taking everything, and make bulk all this stuff, everything, all of it. I mean, might as well. I got the ability to do so. I don't really need the pool cues. Can't take the forks and knives? Take the knife, can't take the forks. Take the spoon, but can't take the forks. Alright, let's go break all this stuff down. Another wrench. Yeah, I'll take that too. Okay. Really, I can't make any bulk anything. Well, now I feel like a ding-dong for picking all that stuff up. Make more of those, I guess. And I'm still cucumbered. By how much? I'm gonna drop this because I can't. Actually, I can go back downstairs and break it down. I can't use that. It's a level 45, and since I'm going down there to break that down, I'll break these down as well. I have a real problem. It's like digital hoarding. I just can't let anything go. Somebody's inviting me to be on their team. Yeah, there's perks to it, so I guess I'll join your team. It's wild how high their levels are. Okay, modify. Let's go ahead and I do want to lock that so I can't break it down on accident. Oh shit, hang on. Let's break that. Go ahead and lock this as well. And I guess I'll lock that as well. Yeah, I got 3 plasma rounds. I think I'm gonna go ahead and break that down. Oh, that's a level 5. That's not as good as I thought it was, actually. I got excited about that. Go ahead and destroy that. And go ahead and destroy that. And then can I fix this? Repair kit. Basic repair kit. Just to get me through here. Man, I'm still cucumbered, huh? Switch to modify. Let's go ahead and break this down. I don't need 2 Pip-Boys. I don't know why I have 2 Pip-Boys. It won't let me do anything with that one. I don't know why I have like double of everything. I didn't even know I had some of this stuff. Just until I get some better armor, I'm gonna go ahead and lock all these so I don't accidentally destroy them. Alright, let's see. Still cucumbered. Alright, let's see what I gotta drop. Let's drop that. I don't really need the party hat. It weighs 0.10. I don't need that. I don't need that. Let's see. Oh, carry weight booster. Okay, well that fixes all my problems. There we go. As long as I don't pick anything else up. So that's gonna be a really hard. That's a big ask. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Just gotta go back to talk to Duchess. I'm not even gonna worry about killing all the other raiders in this area. I don't think they're really worth my time and ammunition unless I come across them. But if I could just fast travel back to the Wayward, talk to Duchess, finish the mission, and then be on my way. And that'll put us right at about an hour for this video. So yeah, that was pretty much all the insightful stuff I had on this one, as far as like the social media stuff goes and like just trying to better your life. I just made a video where I talked about like the past 10 years of my life because I graduated high school 10 years ago. And where is Duchess? Oh, right there. Fast travel. I talked about the past 10 years of my life on like a speed run, and what's up? No. Talking to the internet. And I don't know where I was going with that. I had a lot of I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I was going to say. I got thrown off, but I had a lot of insightful things to say on that. If you feel like watching that video, I can tell I need to eat. I'm hitting that point where I'm like, okay, I need to eat something because my brain's starting to shut down. When I get hungry, I get existential, and then I can't think clearly. My brain doesn't have any, is it carbohydrates or whatever that your brain's got to feed off of in order to work.
You're back. You managed to get those punks out of our hair yet?
I like how she's like just moving shit around.
Well, that's good to hear. No judging by that. But you did good. Maybe. But there are 2 of the... You track them down. Music to missing person number. Missing person.
Alright, I thought I was going to be done with this mission, but I guess not.
Appreciate it. Find out what happened.
Oh, I did finish it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna eat some food and feed my woman because we're both hungry. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Hit subscribe if you aren't already, and yeah, maybe take a break from social media. Go touch some grass. Maybe get off your phone for the day. I think that would be a good little piece of advice. So, all right, toodles.